Game 2 of UMass versus U of T. U of T taking the first game in a slightly rocky there, but they got the early game advantage and they did manage to hold on to that at least at the end and manage to win that game. We'll see if they can do the same here.
Definitely a rocky game. However, it did feel like U of T is a more, I guess, cohesive. I want to say team. It seems like they're a strong. They're at the very least they're full of strong Dota players.
Yeah.
You need U of T to work together and have a game plan and not get so antsy with their fights. And I think U of T should take this game quite handily. That is not to say that UMass does not have a chance. They constantly were breathing life back into their game. Panda, who wasn't even part of the game for 5 minutes, came back and showed off what he was able to do, even with very little farm and being behind on levels. Tinker was able to make space for his teammates, and there's a Beastmaster pick. I love seeing Beastmaster. What I hate about it is that it often leads to a Tinker. Good thing Tinker's banned, though.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it this game.
Clockwork.
So I have a little bug right now on my spectator, and I can't see the bans. So,
okay. Well, Tinker's banned, and that's all you need to know.
Okay, yeah. just let us know the important details.
Yeah, Tinker. However, Sniper did get banned, though.
Ooh,
unfortunate. That might be leading to a Rasta pick, although Sniper is good against the bird from Beastmaster. So Clockwork Shadow Fiend is classic. It has been nerfed, reducing the charges on Necromastery, but it's very strong, and it takes a counter away from Shadow Fiend. Tusk. Ooh, hello.
He's a hero we see
already
quite often.
loving U of T's lanes. Beastmaster is a strong laner when played well. Tusk can secure the off lane on the first wave, being able to cast Ice Shards twice and pull the lane back right where you want it. However, Shadow Fiend is a very strong laner, and he's going to start off with 12 souls, and Clockwork is an extremely deadly hero early on.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Still can't see the bans, unfortunately. I thought maybe I would go to the second phase bans.
UMass banned out OD, and U of T banned out Bane. Right. Two very strong laning heroes, so UMass is trying to get rid of mid laners they don't want to deal with. They've committed to the Shadow Fiend already, picking up Clockwork just to get him a strong lane early on. They don't want to deal with someone who's going to give them a hard time in lane. And Phantom Lancer actually banned out by UMass. Winter Wyvern banned out by University of Toronto. Okay.
Right.
So going into the second phase, as usual, both these teams are going to have to reveal a little bit more of their strategy. Now, so I'm ready to see a Shadow Shaman. Okay. And there's the I love Disruptor, one of my favorites.
Great with Clockwork as well. Be able to set up very easy static storms and the static fields to be able to keep them trapped in that little space for a little longer.
It means a nice hero that's going to stop Tusk from pulling people in his snowball, because a big snowball is going to get put into a kinetic field static storm. Disruptor, very strong in lane, has 160 damage on Thunderstrike at level 1, so you only need to put 1 point in it to be strong in lane. He easily can get kills, and he loves heroes that run at the enemy team, as Clockwork and as Shadow Fiend tend to do. Now, for U of T, University of Toronto, it looks like they're a little bit stumped. They're going through reserve time. As I was saying, I love seeing Tusk AA as a support combo, just because I think both those heroes are very fun. They're both very icy as well.
And you can trap people up in great ice shards to be able to get the cold feet off, which can be hard with starting combos.
And with ice shards followed by body block. Oh, there's Ember Spirit heating it up.
I haven't seen this hero in a little while.
He's a fancy one.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon Knight. There's UMass is picking some of my favorite heroes here. I love Dragon Knight, especially in this patch. I've said it a ton of times. I love his flexibility. You can play him in any lane. I love the fact that he's a strong laner and a strong pusher. The two big things I look for a good hero right now in the meta. I love that his item builds are flexible. He's not just flexible in laning, but his items. He can go Armlet Shadowblade. He can go Blink Dagger if you want to. It's a little bit less seen. He can go turn into. He's one of the heroes that buys. There's the Rasta I was thinking about earlier. One of the heroes that buys Satanic, which I think is a hilarious item. Just watching someone's health go the completely wrong way the other team wants it to go. And I love what Dragon Knight can do early on, where once he gets his Soul Ring and his ult, you pretty much have to commit 2 heroes to him. So he creates a ton of space for his team early on.
Yeah, the hero can take towers by himself, no problem. And is incredibly hard to gank as well, as you mentioned.
Yes, I just think the hero's great. I love what it does. And now the final bans. Gyrocopter from UMass. What is UT scared of? So UMass is looking for a position 1 to ban out.
UMass could be looking for either an offlaner on their side or a
That's the
another
thing with Dragonite. You
support.
never know where he's gonna go. They can
Yeah.
pick whatever they want.
Team pick.
Yep, the Clockwork can go
Terribly
offlane as well.
For University of Toronto, so they're feeling like it's gonna be an not a position 1 DK. And
It's
they're
probably
worried
going
about
to be an
push.
offlane DK with then looking for another position 1.
And I think UT kind of needs a frontliner here
10 seconds
because
remaining.
Ember Spirit wants to be on the sidelines.
Right.
Rasta wants to be on the sidelines. Tusk can go in, but he's not really a fighter. And same with Beastmaster. He's going to want someone who's going to blow someone up in a roar. Beastmaster can kind of initiate a fight, but he's not going to be up there for long. What does U of T want? So they're going to look for a position 1. Maybe they have strong push. They could even... I wouldn't even be upset if they took a Lycan. Although dealing with Disruptor and Clockwork and a Yule Shadow Fiend and a Dragonite, no. That's actually going to be a very rough game.
Yeah. They have a lot of good mix of damage as well. Lots of physical and magic damage here.
U of T,
Could
there's
go
a
for a
lot
Viper maybe?
go for the mid gate and be a frontliner. That could work, and it would make a lot of space for the push.
Good against Dragon Knight with that start turning off his Dragon's Blood. Give him like minus 15 armor. That's
Definitely.
nice.
Always, I still forget that Viper puts the baby acid sprays. I always think of it. I always see Viper put that spell down, and the
Yeah.
first time I use it in a game, I'm like, oh right, that's his spell now. I still imagine, because I never have liked playing Viper.
Yeah.
I just think it's so boring. I don't mind like when people play it on my team. I think it's a good hero. It's just not for me,
Mhm.
and I just forget that he has his new spell constant.
Yeah, I mean, you like heroes like Earth Spirit, so
Yeah.
Viper's kind of the opposite of that
I
spectrum.
mean, he's still green.
Yep, he is green. He is green. That's true.
UT taking it late. What are they? You think they really need this time, or are they just being silly?
Maybe they're just being silly, and UMass is going to like BM them back by using all their 2 minutes reserve time, 2 hour, IR. We're gonna not like that. They wait for the last second.
I like it. That's
All
fun.
right, all right.
I'm imagining Xiaofin doesn't really like dealing with Netherward either because he's constantly hitting raises off.
Definitely. And Pugna, not someone who is afraid of kind of standing his ground against Shadow Fiend. Once he has his
I think
ulti, of
Pugna's
course.
fun hero. Pugna's always fun because I like when he gets stopped because he's annoying, but I also like when he does well because he has such a high amount of damage and movement speed.
He can finish games incredibly quick as well. If he can manage to get onto the high ground with the tier 3 down, being able to land the Nether Blast on 2 racks at the same time is incredibly satisfying.
I love playing Caudle, and one thing that I think is hilarious is that Caudle can team up with Pugna and give Pugna double blast. with
Oh,
Chakra.
God.
So U of T has a pretty fun draft. It's going to be difficult to pull off. Ember Spirit's a finesse hero. Pugna's very squishy, high damage output. Rasta has to deal with quite a bit. Beastmaster is difficult to play in lane. Beastmaster is a hero that you can't just pick up. You have to have a Beastmaster player, and I feel the same way with Tusk. Tusk might arguably be a little bit more simple, but he can hurt just as much as he can help if you misuse his spells, incorrect ice shards, or picking people up in snowball. For UMass, Dragonite and Clockwork are probably going to have a great time just tearing up U of T in team fights, being able to get into the middle of their lineup and force heroes away, separate the team. 2 tanky heroes, both are strong against melee, although Ember Spirit is arguably not, or he just isn't really a typical melee, and even Beastmaster has quite a lot of spells and pets he likes to play around with. UMass potentially, so here we go. Life Stealer. So he has a Taxi and Clockwork. I like the Life Stealer.
And
Only
there's
2 strength heroes.
Strength
though.
heroes, yeah. But neither not really high health heroes though.
Oh, look at Clockwork's helmet. That's a great helmet.
There's a scuba helmet.
I love that. That's slick.
So this is probably going to be a safe lane Ember, yeah?
Yeah. I would maybe he still wants to go mid though.
And send Pugna into a tri lane, which can also
But
work.
yeah, Pugna wants levels.
Yeah.
I think both supports are going to do a lot of time roaming, giving
Right.
solo XP. I think both those supports will go well with every single hero on University of Toronto.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Into the game. We got trees this time, and immediately there's going to the power cogs being taken down here for the side. They find 2 cogs. Usually you want to find 3, but the game just has started. And of course, this means it might give the positioning advantage for Toronto, not Toronto, actually Toronto, yeah, to be able to get in better position for these bounty runes. Of course, they give 200 gold now each, so very important contest them.
Yep. So I just want to point out that UFT has copied my courier. They're using the Naked Greevo.
Oh, how dare they? Only you're allowed to use that one.
I have that trademarked. Yeah, fun fact about the Naked Greevo, if you zoom into him on cinematic mode, oh, he's shivering. He's supposed to be twerking.
Oh, is he supposed to be twerking?
Yeah,
What's
usually he
going on?
twerks. At least mine does. I
He
guess
looks,
mine
yeah,
must
he
be
looks
the
very
Alpha
cold.
Greevo.
I mean, it makes sense he's naked, right?
30 seconds. to
Cold
go.
like Tusk. Yeah, and it's I have the rain weather effect on, so it's probably dark and stormy for him.
That's even colder. Man, you left him naked while it's raining outside? Like, that's
I'm
like pet
ruthless.
abuse. That's pet abuse.
I want to point UT just doing dual lanes actually. Of all the things not to expect, dual lanes probably the most basic way to play Dota.
And it just makes sense, you know, when you first start the game.
It does.
Battle
No one actually trying to invade.
Yeah.
Beastmaster loves that.
It's going to be a good old 2-rune for 2-rune start. Of course, Shadowfiend actually losing max souls at the start of the game there, which got nerfed right now. We only have 12 souls maximum at the level 1 Necromastery, which means actually leaves him kind of his team free to be able to go contest runes without giving Shadowfiend max amount of souls.
I love watching Shadowfiend block because he scrapes his claws in the ground and they have that effect, but you're
Yeah.
constantly stopping, so it plays the effect without him actually doing the action.
This is similar with the Juggernaut Arcana as well.
Already
Top lane?
action going on top. That's a
Yeah.
Dragon Tail level 1. Great ice shards though.
That's a weird spell, yeah. Dragon Tail level 1, not usually what you see leveled up.
I think they thought they could have gotten a kill with it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you would do it.
Get him into
And
the
it
party
does slow
cogs.
Dragon Knight, farm down because he needs Breathe Fire and he needs Dragon Blood and able to abuse his strong lane presence.
Yeah, sometimes we see Dragon Knight kind of forego Dragon's Tail until kind of later into game.
I think that's the way to do it,
Yeah.
especially with how strong he can be in lane. And now one thing I love that Beastmaster did bottom is he actually used his axes to cut down all the trees while harassing.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't have to deal with not having vision, especially with his... Oh, actually, where did he end up placing his ward? Are we still holding on to it?
Looks like, yeah, he is still in his inventory right now. He's taking
Clockwork
a
has
lot
ward
of
and
damage
boots.
from that Zac.
Normally, Beastmaster is very good at trading because of Wild Axe's damage, but at level 1, it's very difficult, especially, as I mentioned earlier, Thunderstrike does 160 magic damage. Disruptor came in lane with 2 clarities, he can just spam it, and he's going to be able to easily trade away regen.
Yeah, 160, that's like about double what usual skills do at level 1.
Yeah, it's an extremely high, very valuable spell, level 1. It's one of the reasons I love Disruptors. You just go in lane and ruin someone's day.
Joe Snow shackles up Dragon Knight on top, just be able to take the bounty rune.
And double damage in the bottom lane. See Beastmasters, what's he going to do?
We're slugging out into the Tusk right now. Can they get the cogs? The cogs is not being used. I find. Oh, they even pushed Jon Snow right there with the cogs will to cancel the shackle, but no way to really chase these down. No slows. And Shawnee is of course not farming while this is going on, while Emperor is having a great time in lane.
Beastmaster's chasing down Disruptor with double damage up. Ooh, they might actually go on Beastmaster. He's in a dangerous spot out here, and Kinetic Field is leveled.
Yeah, he has double damage. Kinetic Field gets dropped. He's like he doesn't care, but I want to use just going to rage up and start eating away at his flesh. Beastmaster cutting away there. Not Zac. Doesn't want to get too close against double damage Beastmaster. With 1337 really playing aggressively. I want to taking a huge amount of damage thanks to that double damage. One more hit will do it. Wild Axe is going to be perfectly timed against that rage. And the first blood going against 1337. Absolute outplay against the dual lane.
If there's ever a first blood you want, it's your offlaner first blooding the position 1. That is insane.
Yeah.
That is such a big deal.
Shawnee in
Now
top
he's just
lane.
gonna go home.
Gets shackled up right now. Jon Snow, and with the actual shackles coming up, no, not even the shackles, it's going to just steal that, kill Secure, I mean, away from
Love it.
AO with that Ether Shock.
Love it. And Shadow Shaman, what's he gonna do? Oh, I thought he was gonna try and do some slick pulling. How's mid lane going? It seems pretty slow. I don't think either of these heroes have kill potential, unless... I mean...
Shadow Fiend is outlast hitting him though by quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Pugna wants to use his magic to get it, and he's run out of mana.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only way we get a kill is if both these heroes get on top of each other, in which case they're both very dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
And...
Into cover fight.
Yeah,
Looks like that was
slowing
just
down
used
a
to
bit, picking up
stop
some
him. Yeah.
barriers. Invisibility rune. Oh, Clockwork finds Pugna.
Flow Pepper eats saw 2 raises and he's has so little strength that that's
Beast
almost
Master
death.
Lit up bottom. He's getting life stolen.
Yeah, he's getting
Here we
hit up
go.
right
This looks
now.
really good.
Trying to run. They have the vision. He can't juke right now. Thunderstrike providing all the vision they need. 30-37 now going to be fighting against a raged up I want a U. 30-37 is going to be taken down with the last auto attack.
Well, Beastmaster got a little cocky after his first kill. Now he's the second one in that lane.
Flow Pepper
Clockwork's
gotta
still
watch out.
camping mid,
Yeah.
is he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
going to
yes.
get cogged up. Shadow Fiend's still not in position, waiting
Yeah,
for
he's
Shadow
not
Fiend.
in
Of course, he doesn't have the damage to kill him. Oh, it looks like he is going to commit that battery assault right now.
Oh, he wants the
holding
solo
the cogs
kill.
right now. He's just chasing
Well,
after him.
that's a hero.
Here's the cogs. He's going to auto attacking out Floyd Pepper. Has no mana right now. Here's the Decrepify, but that's only going to slow him. Better Self finally runs out. AOGG coming in to assist, and the Shrine just comes up at the 5-minute mark, and Floyd Pepper is going to be
Meantime, not
A-OK.
Zach gets caught out.
Yeah, not Zach. He's going to be able to save himself for a time being with that static field. So the 2 traders going to be able to find him. One more second until the shards. The shards is going to be there to secure the kill.
I love it. Tusk gets solo XP. You know he's happy. Tusk's a hero, as we discussed last game, a position 4 that does rely on getting kills in order to stay relevant.
He does get slowed up right now by I1U, but he's going to be able to save himself for a time being right now in the snowball. I1U still chasing him down. Beastmark coming to assist, and he's going to be A-OK.
Now, Lifestealer went Power Treads instead of Phase, which is interesting. And now, Dragon Knight, Dragon Tails stay alive. But he
He's
gets
shackled right now. AO coming in. Here comes the chains as well. Shiny losing most of his health. Ether Shock and a triple remnant committed by AO.
Let's go.
There is
Taking him out with style.
Yeah. Taking no
That
risks,
feels
no
good.
chances.
Now, one thing that bothers me about playing against the Dragon Knight offlaner is I feel like Dragon Knight gets something out of the lane no matter what. Obviously, Dragon Tail slowed him down, but Dragon Knight's a very difficult hero to shut down. Once he gets Soul Ring on top of Dragon Blood, he is just so insanely difficult to actually bully out a lane. And when he gets Elder Dragon form, that buys him, what's the duration on this? 1 minute where you can't really bully him out because he'll trade with you because of the corrosive damage on his attack. He'll gladly trade with anyone.
Yeah.
So it is actually, as much as killing Dragon Knight feels good, it in my opinion doesn't really accomplish too much. As long as he just comes back to lane, gets XP, and again, once he gets his dragon form, he's going to be extremely difficult to deal with. A lot of heroes
Rolling
going
onto mid lane against Chives. Can they find the kill here? Though that's Train 9 in big trouble. Clockwork was waiting on the wings, and they're going to be easy to turn on. But God's Gift to Woman doesn't want to give it away for free. He does drain it up right now. The raises are going to be on cooldown, so second raise does land on God's Gift to Woman, but no close range to be able to get 3.
Beastmaster's still rolling around. Oh, Clockwork's top. He wants some action against Shadow
Clockwork constantly moving. There's going to be the cogs as well. He gets Dragon Knight in there as well. Jon Snow trying to break it out here, but Clockwork replacing himself with it. But no, the perfect chains from Ember Spirit is going to save him for the time being. Ayo.
Battery salt's wasted.
Great play there by the Ember Spirit, saving his support.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we're just going back to farming. Now Clockwork's going to try and show up mid. He has his Tranquil Boots.
Beastmaster is forced back into the fountain. Just TP's out against the open wounds against the Lifestealer.
Now, poor Tusk is level 3. He's going to soak up some XP, leech it off Shadow Fiend. But he's having a rough time here. Level 3 at 8 minutes. Not even a tome is going to help him out too much. I'm ready for... One thing about Pugna is I really want to see him come online, but Shadow Fiend and Pugna aren't really heroes that are going to leave. Oh, easy kill.
Yeah, super easy kill there.
Aether Shock with the crap. That's some serious
We're rolling
damage.
onto Lifestealer, who wants to get this regen, and the little nice shards are going to be able to stop that for now, and they're just going to infest into this melee creep right now. No way to deny that for now. not Zach.
Dire's middle tower
Just waddling away, but the board slow is there. They don't want to commit too much into this. Thankfully that random melee creep being there so they can taxi Lifestealer out to safety.
River fight with the melee creep. How convenient. Now, how are we looking on net worth here? So Ember Spirit is farming very well, actually beating Shadow Fiend, but Shadow Fiend and Lifestealer take up position 2 and position 3 in the top 3. Actually now position 1 for Shadow Fiend in the game. U of T is going to set up mid, 2 roaming supports with a Pugna. Mid tower is going to take a lot of damage from this pressure.
There's going to be rolling over into Chives. There's going to be 2-man rolling. There's going to go Shackles as well.
They have enough damage?
Is going to try draining up there, and the Hex is going there, stopping away. Oh my god, come on, one more last hit. No, there's going to be the Fairy Fire. What a play from Chives. He's going to be able to save himself.
That's a Veil of Discord picked up on Pugna and Decrep.
And
Aether Shock, and they couldn't take him down.
Dark Courier also died during that game because they leased that courier into the tower.
Oh, no.
Radiant's middle tower
U of T, the whole point of this game was you're supposed to learn from playing silly and overextending. And now you're feeding your courier.
Yeah, that just seemed like a... I don't know, they should have had that kill, right? Very easily. If all Floyd Pepper needed to do was just keep up the drain for just like a few more seconds. Like just one more second.
Actually, and that's why it got interrupted.
Ah.
Ooh. Did Clockwork manage to steal that rune? Yes, he did.
There's going to be a stun on the top lane. There's going to roll in on the Dragon Knight. He's not going to be tanky enough to be able to withstand against both these heroes. Triple Remnant being used. IO blinking back and forth. Be able to take that kill.
Dragon form on cooldown now. That's a pretty big deal right now. U of T still wants to farm a bit, but... Oh, Jon
yeah,
Snow.
they find Jon Snow in the jungle. I'm assuming he was just warding up.
Now, how's our Lifestealer Beastmaster lane? That one's been pretty quiet. Lifestealer going Radiance. Very common right now.
So is this just so you can jump into like ancient creeps and do that kind of cheesy play?
Not with the cheese. I mean, it helps him farm really fast, as well as Lifestealer does a lot of damage when he's on top of people, and Radiance helps that, but Lifestealer has a hard time getting on top of people, and that's going to make up for a lot of
unless
time
you do damage while you're being kited.
People. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. He spends a lot of time chasing people, and that's going to help him out.
They're going to find Dragon Knight yet again with the chain. There's going to be a roll-in as well. Shani did use a Dragon Tail, so no more defensive spells to be able to use. Tries to breathe fire to reduce the damage, but Jon Snow with another
Jon Snow loves it.
Kill secure away from AO.
tower is under attack.
Is there a tome that UT could be picking up for one of these supports? I would love to see that.
Clockwork ain't sharded up. Nope, he's going to be able to make it to high ground.
Top tower is under
Phew.
attack.
Makes it away. Oh, there's the tome on Disruptor. He uses it. Now we have a Static Storm. All right, let's see some damage. I love Static Storm. Every time you cast it, you can get a kill pretty much.
Clockwork getting chained up in the top. There's going to be rolling as well. We've seen this over and over again. AO this time is going to be able to kill before Jon comes in and takes a kill away from him. We know Jon was looking for it.
Oh yeah, he probably had it queued up.
There's going to be a drain in the mid lane. Can Shadow Fiend get out here before he dies? Yes, he'll be able to get away with 200 health with that stick usage.
Well, quite an action-packed game for 12 minutes, 12 kills. Minor gold lead. Wards are going to get picked up soon, halfway through level 5 on Rasa, and that's when we're going to see the pressure seriously start coming up for U of T when Pugna and Shadow Shaman and Beastmaster can all team up. We already see Pugna and Beastmaster teaming up mid. Shadow Shaman's there, but he doesn't really count until level 6. Shadow Shaman actually went for the 2-1-2 build. Not bad.
Dire's bottom
But getting that point in Hex always just feels awful on Shadow Shaman. It costs a ton of mana.
There's going to be Grace back on the Jon Snow. There's going to be a Static Field as well. The Decrepit Fight coming in, doing a huge amount of damage to Clockwork. The roll is going to be able to cancel Shadow Fiend's Requiem, but the Requiem's second attempt is going to be good. Floyd Pepper now going to be in big trouble. He's going to be able to get out. Now the roar is committed. There's come the Nether Blast. Can they kill him? The one more last hit will do it. Floyd Pepper, no, the stick usage is going to be there. Chives always surviving with no help, but now Jon Snow, of course, with the sniper Aether Shock, always there to be able to take away the kills. And now the mid tower getting taken over while Floyd Pepper saving himself with a Decrepit Fight, dodging the auto attack. Meanwhile, the top lane, who goes down? It's the Dragon Knight yet again against AO.
top tower
Bottom tower is going to fall to Lycier, though, it looks like. He didn't show up to the fight. He just continued farming very close to the Sacred Relic. We'll have it here in just one more last hit. He's going to go for the tower. Oh, Beastmaster's coming, but there's no roar.
He's just going to taxi himself into this melee creep. Thankfully, he didn't misclick, but oh no, it's going to get denied really soon here.
Yeah.
I1EU is going for this tower. Can he get it? He gets Wallace punched up, but he does take the tower.
I mean, not
man.
worth it, but he gets the tower.
Yep, he's something. It's making something out of a bad situation.
Maybe, is it worth it to trade for a tower?
I think it's pretty close. I think it's pretty damn close. Of course, he's dead and he's not farming during the duration, but he lost 210 gold there from the death. At least at plus 200 gold.
He didn't get his Sacred Relic. He got the recipe.
Oh.
Because of that. Oh
yeah,
no.
that hurts.
Oh, that sucks. Oh yeah, I don't think that's worth it. And he's losing this time. That hurts really bad. That's gonna allow U of T a lot of time. And look at them take bottom tower. They'll take it in a second with this crew. These three heroes are going to be best friends for the rest of the game. Pugna, Beastmaster, and Shadow Shaman. They want to group up. They want to push. They all want the same thing, and that's the sweet taste of victory 2 games in a row.
I want to, still looking very poor here with this build. And especially not having that 60 damage with Sacred Relic means his jungle is going to be slowed down quite a bit because of it.
Yeah, that just hurts. He doesn't really have anywhere to go with all the T1s going down, and with U of T, they're going to have their cooldowns up again soon. 7 seconds on wards, everything else is up. U of T is going to go. This is what I love about Shadow Shaman. Similar to Disruptor, every time Shadow Shaman has his ult off cooldown, he wants to press it. The thing is, Disruptor can kill heroes. Shadow Shaman kills towers. There's only so many towers before you win the game.
Very true.
And here we go. This tower, they can't even defend it. By the time they realize what's going on, it's already at half health. Just about.
Oh, Shani's getting his first taste of a tower there with the dragon form. This tower, which was in mint condition, finally gets damaged by the corrosive breath.
There we go.
Yep.
One down. Are they being able to trade T1, or is it gonna get? Oh, slowing down the Sacred Relic even more? No.
Be able to find himself way out there with that rage. Shadow Shaman has enough money for a Blink Dagger now.
Does he go for Blink? I could even see him go for a pushing item, like a 5-man item.
Like an aura item?
Yeah, well, Necro is getting picked up for Solar Crest, Necro, and Beastmaster. I wouldn't even be surprised. He could just go. Oh, he wouldn't blink. I was gonna say, yeah, he could even just grab Vlad's and try and end the game.
Yeah.
I think Vlad's is probably one of the best.
There's going to be a glimpse back into the Pugna. Gets stunned under the Static Storm. There's going to be a roll and won't be able to save the Pugna for a little bit. There's going to be a roll onto the Clockwork. Maybe not the exact target they were looking for. And then Chives is coming in. He knows he's free to just kill these supports right now. There's going to be the missed uppercut there from Dota Today. Not going to be able to find that. And a glimpse back away from 30-37 is going to try to get out. Is he? Actually, yeah, he gets out. No problem. Just TP's out.
Well, once again, U of T goes near a tier 2 tower, U of T dies. Just like we won.
Unfortunately, not a 3k gold sitting here from UMass. No bounty there this time, but still a 2k gold lead. Not gold swing, rather. Very happy with that.
Definitely.
And GG gets stunned at the top. Does he have a safety remnant somewhere? He's getting stunned for the time being. He's just farming it up here. Yep, there's a safety remnant, and he gets out.
Well, the thing is, Shadow Shaman used his ult, he got a tower. Shadow Shaman died, but his ult was down. Shadow Shaman's ult is about to be back up. Likely they're just going to take another tower. Just slowly pushing UMass, running out of objectives to take. You know, we're likely going to see Shadow Shaman's even just farming the enemy jungle, waiting for his team to get there so he can start pushing objectives again.
Oh, they blink in over the disruptor. He's getting, get recrupified and then sucked up. No chance. And that prevents him from taking the observer ward as well.
To an objective. So Beastmaster's going to start building his Necro. And now this is about the timing Lycan had last game with the Necro. However, Lycan didn't have a soaring Solar Crest.
Yeah.
He did have a Helm of the Dominator though. Pugna, just blasting it down. So, Lifestealer's picked up his Radiance. He's ready to be a part of this game. The thing is, Radiance can be deadly in the fact that it might make your carry just want to farm instead of fight. No, he's going to show up. He has a Taxi and Clockwork. Tusk giving away that they know, though. They're gonna
And
go.
with the
There
hook
it
shot
is.
though, over onto Shadow Shaman, he's gonna get instantly blown up before he can cast any spells. And now, what they're looking for, they find Floyd, thanks to that rocket flare. Now the glimpse back on the Beastmaster, not going to get out of this one.
Well, U of T goes here T2. U of T dies.
At least they did some damage this time. They think landed like 3 blasts from Blood Pugna.
Like,
But
yeah, they got some damage, and it's bought space for U of T's Ember Spirit to continue farming his Lincoln Sphere.
and there
which
it
is
is,
gonna go
Lincoln
and
Sphere
finish.
completed. It's a Battle Fury on Ember Spirit. I actually have not seen this item in a while. Lots of
Oh,
Ember
and you need something to help him farm.
Yeah, I've been so used to Ember Spirit nowadays getting the Maelstrom or something for farming, right? But
Yeah,
it's
both
nice
of
to
them
see a
were.
good old Battle Fury here. There's going to be a stun over on the Tusk. There's going to be the Decrepify over on the Dragon Knight, slowing him down. There's going to be Sucky Suck, but there is the 2-man Static Storm destroying the Pugna and the Tusk. Now Jon Snow trying to get away here, but everyone is more interested in farming the wards for now. Actually cancel that. Chives will actually want to go for Jon Snow instead, and then force him away from himself
UFT!
into a raise.
So, if anyone plays against U of T in the playoff, the secret is you just don't defend T1s. Because every
Yeah.
time they go near the T2 mid, they die. Every game. And I mean, that was big Static Storm, Requiem on top. Like, oh man, UMass is putting up a defense. U of T is trading so much, and they still haven't taken this tower. However, U of T has yet to fight with all 5, considering in these T2 pushes. They always are missing a player, usually Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit finishes Lincoln, has his Battle Fury, he's going to go for Boots of Travel, so it's very likely we're going to see him a lot more now that he has the ability to be anywhere on the map.
Yeah, it feels like they've only been fighting as 3, and rarely as 4 even. But of course, Ember Spirit constantly farming, not having the boost of travel means that he won't be able to join the fight very often.
But now that he has his Lincolns, he's not too scared about being yelled at by Beastmaster.
Yeah, Travel's also finished off as well, so he can join his team whenever they get in trouble.
And Tusko's Spirit Vessel, so it's very common for us to see the position for just rush Spirit Vessel, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's he? Oh, I guess against Lifestealer, that is quite a big deal. It also helps
Against Dragon
you
Knight?
combine it with Lifesteal defensively with Pugna, although Pugna this game just looks like we want to kill people, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Pugna's going for BKB, he has his Veil, he has his Aether Lens, he's ready to rock. Uh-oh, U of T is looking, sending a hero to this mid T2 again. Pugna almost has it.
2 more blasts on the tower will do it, or like 1 auto attack and a blast.
Is Ember Spirit going to show up this time? Ooh, Ember Spirit going for Daedalus next. That's a fun item.
Super classic build. There's going to be
Alright,
rolling
here we
onto
go.
not Zac. They already used 2 raises there, but not Zac actually running away quite fast. I am not going to be able to land the chain. Mistimed it slightly. And it just goes back to farming.
Yep.
Like, see you guys. Bye.
What's more to do? Everything's on cooldown.
Tower taken.
There it is.
They took down their nemesis. Now the mid tower has fallen. And that means U of T is actually free from that burden.
I just completely misread Ember Spirit's level 20 talent, and I thought it said True Sight. I was like, why? Why does Ember Spirit get True Sight?
Meanwhile, Shadow Shaman gets found. Yeah, but just make him into like a permanent gem. Floyd actually getting taken down as well, not being able to do
Dang.
much against all those heroes.
UT's having a really hard time keeping up the
Yep.
pressure.
Speaking of, Tusk getting found as well. There's going to be 3 heroes down, and he traps himself in the cogs. All right, bye bye.
Oh, poor guy.
Tries to TP out. Unfortunately, the shards do not block line of sight, which would be great, but it does not. Yo, GG
Ember
just
Spirit
pushing on
a lane
lanes.
in, though. That's T3 damage. Still just farming. How's our Lifestealer doing with that Radiance? He's got a Yasha, and oh, he had a, was it Nullifier? But it looks like he wants to go for a Basher. Fair enough. He wants to be able to fight a bit more. BKB going for Shadow Fiend. That's going to be very strong this game. Baby crit. Chrysalis has been picked up on Ember Spirit. So UVT still showing that they can control the map even if they seem to die every time they go near an objective.
Yeah. Yeah, their farming is incredible. You hook shot over onto Pugna yet again. There's going to be a Decrepify. He's trying to suck him up, but the obviously the battery assault is there. Not going to be able to do that against the Clockwork. There's going to be a glimpse back as well, thanks to that rocket vision. Jon Snow now getting caught within the cogs and the statics field. An easy food for not Zach. Still no grouping here from the side of Toronto. They're content to just farm the map and split push. 30-37, gotta watch out. They want him. Shawnee finds him with the Ranged Dragon Tail from the Dragon form. There is going to Rocket Flare as well. Now, even the static field going to keep him in there for a while. I want to use going to slow him down, and not much you can do to get out.
There we go. Very tanky on Beastmaster though, making a core Dragon Knight not look too dangerous. Still took quite a lot of auto attacks, but
of course, Dragon Knight has like no damage items though. He went for the Blink Dagger, who the Defiance build.
Yeah, very tanky, difficult to deal with, and he's actually going to go for the Nullifier.
Just going for a like pure initiation build. Of course, the Nullifier can also prevent people from BKBing, which can be the difference between winning and losing a team fight.
And it's going to help him out with his damage a lot, since he doesn't need too much with the Dragon's Blood.
They're going to find out one of you with the chains. They chase him down. He has raged up. He's going to taxi right into not Zach. AOGG doesn't want to let him go. He has double damage right now. Here's a slight, huge damage. Disruptor can't stand up to that. I want to use still getting chased down. Do they have vision for this? They have the shards flying in. But I want to use still juking right now. Be able to rage up, take away the Decrepify off of himself. AOGG has a slight into chains. This time he will end it. And the snowball is going to be there to follow up. And Jon Snow, of course, saving his Shock to secure the kill.
Are they actually going to get...
and then now Shadow Fiend also going down as well. Not be able to take them mid tower.
They love that. And there's the Nether Ward cooldown. Or Nether Blast cooldown.
Yep. AOGG misses a chain yet again over onto the Clockwork. AOGG's gotta watch out. Dragon Knight coming in here right now. And it's going to be a nice Lincoln. Is going to be able to save him for now. And the hook shot barely misses thanks to a Sleight of Fist. Meanwhile, Roshan is being taken right now.
They are going to control this game a little bit better than they did last time. Keep map control, and now they're going to take Roshan. Followed by that, they only have one T2 left. They won't have a problem breaking high ground. They can play it safe and go Shrine, so they can go for more.
Yeah, this Roshan is going to pretty shortly here. Supreme Wars was committed for it. Who's going to take this Aegis? Is just going to leave it there for the Ember, maybe? No, going to give it to Floyd.
Yeah, he can cause a lot of damage. Worst case scenario, he dies on a tower and just keeps Nether Blasting it.
Yeah. Take the bounty.
Now, did he finish his BKB? Did Pugna finish it? Is it on the courier?
Let's see.
Oh, yes, there it is. There's the recipe.
Does he have the other pieces? Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's going to be great for the high ground push.
Definitely. Once wards are up, U of T is ready to rock and roll. They might, well, they still have a T2, and they might even farm out the Aegis until about a minute before it expires, before they push, but it will be soon.
Yeah, there's a BKB finished up. Serpent War still 40 seconds to go, but this tier 2 should be easy takings here.
Oh, yeah.
Be rolling, committed over the Shadow Fiend. He gets over the shards thanks to the Manta. Now Clockwork getting roared up, and he's going to get sucked up. That is going to reveal the Lifestealer from within. Lifestealer going aggressive on the Jon Snow, changes his mind, walks straight back. There's not going to be chains from the Ember Spirit from the chain. And of course he has a Daedalus right now, and he has very high kill potential if he can get some good crits going.
Tower damage, Pugna, let's do it.
There's going to be the blast coming out. AO just constantly pushing enemies away. Boom. 2 seconds until Serpent Words. 1 second. There's a Serpent Words coming in on cooldown. Nether Blast still going on right now. Chive's trying to take this away. He gets Spirit Vesseled.
Backdoor protection though.
Good timing for that. Creeps coming in right now. That's going to turn it off, and that's going to be Jon Snow taking the tower away. Now Melirak's their focus. Oh my god, he almost dies to the Sleight of Fist right there. So he'll be rolling over onto not Zach. He's going to fist it up into the air, and he's going to be taken down. Shani now taking some damage. He's going to have to back up for a little bit. He heals up thanks to his passive. Now there's going to be the hooks are finally coming over to Trader. They will be able to kill him in time. The melee axe was taken down during the time. They will be blink in for Shani, setting up the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster still has a roars onto the Shadow Fiend, tries to get out of there. Floyd Pepper, gotta watch out. Ember Spirit is no longer with them, and they're going to be happy with that. Range Rax almost down, but they got the melee racks, which was very
Ember
important.
came back.
Ayo actually comes back. I missed that kill. Looks like that was a crit or something. Being able to take down that Clockwork. He's almost level 25 actually, about like 100 XP away from that. And he'll be able to get his great level 25 talent. There he is.
Yeah, true sight.
He takes the 2 Sleight of Fist charges.
I like it with the Daedalus. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He really just needs the 1 crit to do a huge amount of damage, and with the charges, easy peasy.
Man, that's crazy. So he can Sleight of the Fist twice in a row, which is going to make him also harder to find, of course. And he's going for a second Daedalus, of course. Why only buy 1 Daedalus when 2 can do the job better?
Yes. And it's a ton of damage. I like this. I imagine that U of T should be able to win on this next push. They didn't use the Aegis, did they?
No,
they did not. They also can go for Shrines if they'd like to play it safe.
They have a minute 40 still left on this Aegis. Chives getting Spirit Vesseled up. But they're going to let him go.
Lifesteal's going to push out top lane, buy his team a little bit of time, but that lane does have a Rax missing. Lifesteal's actually going Heart. Interesting, he just wants to stay alive. Deal damage with the Radiance.
They're going to be smoked up right now. They're trying to wrap around here. If they can find the Ember, that'll be the perfect play. They find the Ember, but oh my god, the hookshot actually goes through and not be able to find the Ember thanks to that Sleight of Fist, which means the Clockwork is isolated. He's going to be taken out before the fight starts. There's going to be the Requiem Attentive here from Shadowfiend, but he gets roared up. He won't be able to get it off for now. He finally gets it off. And then he's going to be very low. The Aegis gets used with only a 40-second remaining on it. Shiny gets critted up. And final Nether Blast will take him down. Now, I want to U kills Jon Snow in the back line. Actually, GG gets called. Floyd Pepper, can they save Dota 2 Trader? There is going to be a Decrepify as well. Now, Life's still getting taken down. Ultra kill for AO to finish the game. Beyond godlike.
They did it. U of T, clean 2-0, keeping it on top of the group, being on top of their game. They didn't even drop a single game to UMass, the second team in the group. Definitely still a scary team. We're going to see more of them in playoffs, but one thing's for sure, U of T takes the group. They are in a great position to potentially even take the entire year after that performance. The push, it was just great push. Shadow Shaman kept his wards on cooldown. U of T just kept the pressure up. UMass had a pretty scary draft, but U of T managed to just keep the pressure up and forced UMass into a position where they needed to be the ones to make a move. They were a little bit slow, especially. I think a huge blunder, I guess, for UMass is when. Do you remember when Lifestealer died for the tower and didn't get his Sacred Relic? Instead, he got his recipe. That slowed him down a lot, and that really helped with the pacing of the game. On top of that, U of T kept the pressure up constantly, and UMass just seemed like they couldn't really recover, even after U of T died in front of a T2 tower for the 3rd or 4th time. But U of T knows what they're doing, and that's why they're #1 in the group. That's a group that UBC is in, currently placing 5th.
That's crazy. And also, they got to show some kind of flexibility in their draft as well, because I mean they drafted heroes that we don't really see too much nowadays. Pugna, Ember Spirit, especially.
Respect that.
Yeah, physical Ember Spirit with the Battle Fury, going for the full classic build with double Daedalus. Love it.
I love it. Well, I think that's it for tonight. Some good Dota as usual.
Yeah, great Dota. And yeah, if you guys want to follow us, you can find me at JTGolgap right under my face right there. And Carlton over there on my left. You can see him following Carlton with the 0 for the first O.
I'm looking good in the webcam tonight.
You do. I think you're looking quite dapper with that bow tie. Love it.
Thank you very much. I dressed up for this one.
And if you guys want to join us, our community on Discord, you can type exclamation Discord on chat, and we'll be able to get you linked up there. You can follow us on Twitter on C Star League and Collegiate Dota if you want more collegiate action going on, and over on Facebook on C Star League as well. And of course, nothing but gratitude to Twitch. We're streaming here right now, and you're watching it here. You know how good they are. You make sure to support them on Twitter.com/Twitch as well as Facebook.com/Twitch. And we'll be back on Thursday. Make sure you don't miss our games there on 4 p.m. PST as well as 7 p.m. PST.
Have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bye-bye.